Hey, I'm Jackson from Daywave, and this is Records in My Life with northerntransmissions.com.
Hi guys, I'm Charles Brownstein from northerntransmissions.com. Thanks as always for checking out Records in My Life. This episode features Jackson Phillips, aka Daywave.
I like that too.
Let's pull out the Fripp and Eno here. Evening Star. I first heard this in high school. I think my mom gave it to me for Christmas, and it kind of got me into Brian Eno. I already knew about Robert Fripp a bit from King Crimson, but yeah, this is pretty much just some really great ambient music. Kind of just guitars, really melodic, and I would definitely check this out. Evening Star, that's the one. That's the name of the album, and also the song that you should definitely check out if you're just going to listen on Spotify or something. Actually, I don't know if it's there, but you got to find it. Okay. Yeah, Ravel, I would say probably my favorite composer when it comes to classical music. This one is a piano concerto in G, and something I actually just got into recently. I just discovered it a couple weeks ago. It's really good. Check it out, Ravel. It's the best stuff. Alright, Chet Baker. Chet Baker sings It Could Happen to You. Definitely my favorite of all the Chet Baker recordings. It Could Happen to You is probably one of my favorite jazz standards, and as far as that goes, and he sings it very well, beautifully. And it kind of, like, hearing him sing made me realize that, I don't know, I guess you can sing soft like that and get away with it, and it sounds great. So, it's a great cover, too. I don't know what's happening there, but yeah, just check that out. Next we got Yes, Close to the Edge. One of my favorite prog rock albums of all time. Yes is, yeah, they're pretty amazing. They had like a time where like maybe 3 or 4 of their albums were really amazing. Like Fragile, Close to the Edge, and then I think it was Tales from Topographic Oceans. Those were all great. But this one's my favorite, and I was a drummer back when I was getting into this stuff, which was like sophomore year in high school, and so I was really into Bill Bruford, who is the drummer in Yes, and King Crimson as well. Yeah, Close to the Edge. I think the first song, Close to the Edge, is like 20 minutes long or something, but if you get through it, it's worth it, I promise. And then we got some King Crimson here, which is also great prog rock. More Robert Fripp, and I think Bill Bruford. Yeah, Bill Bruford's on this, playing drums as well. This is like the John Wetton years, I think. Yeah, of King Crimson. This, I didn't like to ever say this album title, Larks' Tongues in Aspic. It's like, that's a terrible name for an album, but it's really good. This stuff is cool. Book of Saturday, Easy Money, those were some of my favorites. I haven't listened to it in years, but I mean, I guess I will now. Then last here, Bill Evans Trio. Probably my favorite jazz pianist, I would say. Yeah. These are great standards. Really mellow stuff. Pretty lush harmony. How could you go wrong? Bill Evans, it's the best, right?
Right.
That's all of them.